What's up, man? We're about to launch Homer Cocktail 16, and this one's gonna focus on video games. I've done music. I have a reserved from Homer Cocktail all the way to Homer Cocktail 20, and I have a Homer Cocktail 076 chat site. Most of what I've done so far is music. Homer Cocktail 4 and 076, the next biggest chunk is just pure chat. Let me have a drink of this beer right here. How do I put this? Do I put the camera right here? And do I look like a young Ragnar from Civilization? I can tell you about my history of video games. A little bit. I have 10 minutes, so try to be as quick as I can. I was born in 71. I want to say that's the same year Pong, the very first video game, was created. Pong broke down because it had too many quarters in its slot, from what I understand. The Atari 2600, also known as the Atari VCS, was very popular right as the 80s started. And if you wanted good sports games, you played in television by Mattel. Pretty soon, ColecoVision came around with better graphics than Atari. Atari then tried to compete with them with a 5200, later a 7800. The PC at the time was Commodore that was big. I learned basic programming on a VIC-20, which was only like 4K memory. I later got a Commodore 64, and I had a pocket computer that understood basic programming, and I'm dying to get on eBay or something and get another Commodore 64 that's working, because I had fun in Visual Basic. I just can't get into it for some reason. Let me have another drink of this beer here. But this site is something that I've kind of wanted to do, but I've been doing music. I have more than 500 music videos, and this is another inner child thing. I just launched Homer Cocktail 14, which is fantasy sports, and I don't want to get tagged as being a geek. You understand? But hey, man, I'll take that risk right now in the name of my inner child or whatever is going on. With the Commodore 64, me and my buddy, who lived down the street over here, let's see what we got going on here. Lived down the street. The street's about 100 yards that way. Then he lived about half a mile that way. Right after we had graduated, around the time we graduated high school, 20 years ago, we used to play this game called Pool of Radiance. It was an Advanced Dungeons and Dragons game on the Commodore 64. We play basically when everyone else went to bed at 10:30, 11, and we played till dawn quite often. And we solved the game. Took 2-3 months, can't really remember. We used to drink wine coolers all night. But now the games that are seem to be popular are these right here. At least for me, I like Pirates. I like Civ. This is the new Civ 5. I've been playing Civ 4. Haven't played this yet. I like Sims 2 actually, better than 3 so far. This one kept breaking on me, shutting down. Here's Sims 2, like I just said. Sims 2. Spore was good until I got a virus. You need to be online for this one. I like this one, even though no one else does. You can go to myspace.com/Homer Cocktail. Look under videos, and I did this movie called Tidal with Activision movies. Full 2-hour movie. These are games I couldn't really get into right here. And I know they're popular. This Warcraft is popular. People like that. People like that. Some people like that. Some people like that. Couldn't really get into it. And why do this one? Why do this one? First of all, there's a pretty girl. I have 190 buddies right now in my original Homer cocktail site. And once again, we got to take a little break for the beer. A little break for the beer here. I have 190 buddies in my original Homer cocktail site. And there's one, Marriott Claire, that did a Warcraft song. I thought it was freaking hilarious. I'm trying to give her a little publicity here. Anyway, I understand it's very popular. I just couldn't get into the game very much, and I don't know why. I like Civ and Sims. I have other programs too. Still haven't played that one. I have Coral Rave for animation, but I want to get the 3D version of this. This Maya by Desktop. I understand that's what they use for Jurassic Park. And if you see my music videos, mostly at the Homer Cocktail, but I've used them elsewhere. These are some of the editing programs I've used. Sony Movie Studio, Pinnacle. This is great for the green-blue background thing. You know, that lime color. Nero. This one's great. That one's great. That one does a lot of stuff. This one's if you just want to be simple about things. That one multi-layer is better. But it might confuse people that are novices. But I was laughing my ass off. I was trying to get some tips a few months ago on Civ by looking on YouTube. And there was this guy, I'll probably put it in the favorites, that what you do is you get this application called Fraps. Then you can record your video screen. And he's doing commentary. And he's doing these very basic beginner mistakes, and you read the comments, and they're calling him a noob, you know, short for newbie, right? What's a noob doing? Teaching us how to play Civ. And I want to be that. I kind of want to be that. The Civ 5 over here just came out within the last month. I wouldn't mind being that guy, you know? Just, you know, drink a beer and comment on what's going on. I could be Ragnar or whatever. And have people just make fun of me for these beginning mistakes. In the new Civ, it's hexagons instead of squares. And the stacks of Doom, I was just getting used to beating them and becoming those when this thing came up, but they don't allow those in the new one. So Homer Cocktail 16, it's going to launch. And with the music, quite often what you'll see... Whoa, let's get a beer here. Getting a little warm outside. Sun high in the sky. What you'll see with people that are covering songs, sometimes karaoke, sometimes they'll play their own guitar. Quite often they'll do me singing whatever. With the video games, you know, all these things out here, quite often it's let's play. Let's play Civ, let's play this, let's play that. And I think the kicker on this was this last Halloween, where I got this British guy, let's play Pool of Radiance. And that's a song, that's the one I played back in the early 90s. It came out in the 80s, but by the time we got to it was the early 90s. And it was hilarious. It was just freaking hilarious. It took me down memory lane. So that's what this channel's for. Party on.